What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel and you love Lego, you should definitely subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole bunch, and it's always appreciated. Today we're doing a review of a brand new set from Lego Sonic the Hedgehog. In fact, it's so brand new, it hasn't even came out yet. It is the Sonic vs. Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. Jackson, do your job and tell us about this box.
Okay. Well, it's 8+. The item number is 76993, and it is 615 pieces. And the minifigs are Sonic and Eggman.
Awesome. So this is a long-awaited set. We had the one Sonic the Hedgehog set that came out, what, a year or two ago? Just kind of the linear level with the loop-de-loop. Very cool set. I think
I liked it.
I think we really enjoyed that set. It was a good one. But we've waited a very long time to get another one. We do have several that are coming out on August 1st, including this one. We were able to find this one a few days early at our local Walmart store. Jackson was, anyways. I wasn't there. But yeah, this is probably the most anticipated for me, was the Dr. Robotnik mech kind of build. Along with the one where you hit it and he goes through the loop-de-loop. They didn't have that one, but they did have this one.
Surprisingly, it rang up.
Yeah, we had no issues with it ringing up there at Walmart. In fact, we found a few new ones, including this little guy right here. Stay tuned for that review. But a couple of Star Wars, the Dream sets, and then this one. They had a few others as well that we didn't get. We're going to hold off just because our backlog is just getting really quite large. Anyway, checking out the box, you got Dr. Eggman here in his mech. You got Sonic here in his new little ball feature that shoots. We're going to test that out here in the video and let you know what we think. You got a ring here. On the back, it just shows you different ways that you can play with the set, the way that you can defeat Dr. Eggman in his mech, and just a few things that are you might recognize from the video game if you played the Sonic games. Jackson, have you played the Sonic games?
I have like Sonic 2 on my iPad and stuff.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played a lot of Sonic as a kid. Not a ton, because I never had like the Sega Genesis. I never had like the Sega systems. I had a Game Gear.
I have a Game Boy.
And then when they started making Sonic games for like Nintendo, and Sega stopped making systems, I played a lot more of them. But yeah, I never owned like a Genesis or a Dreamcast or a Sega CD or a 32X or any of that stuff. So there were a lot of Sonic games that I didn't play, but I'm definitely familiar with it, and I've played my share of Sonic games. Anyway, that's the box. Let's check out the instruction book.
Instruction book. Yeah.
Here's the instruction book. Same old plain kind of design here with a very bland picture of the set there on the cover with the white bars along the top and bottom. No additional tidbits in this one. You do get the progress bar with Sonic running along the bottom. Jackson put this set together all by himself, right?
All by myself.
Was it an easy build, Jackson?
Yes, it was very
pretty quick and easy. Seemed like it was. There's about 91 pages in this book, and then it shows all the other Sonic sets right there in the back. So nothing too special. That is the instruction book. Let's check out this set.
Let's check out the set. Yeah.
All right, here is the finished set, but of course we will take a look at the minifigs first. Now there are just the two minifigs. You have, of course, Sonic with the cool molded head. Very, very similar to the one that we saw in the previous set that came out a year or so ago. Although there are some differences. You wouldn't think that there would be, but there are. So these are the two, side by side. Oops. So as you can see, the new one has the mouth on the opposite side. So it's on the right side there, where this one, it's on the left. Also, the shape of the circle on their stomach is a little bit different. So this one has like kind of an egg shape. This one's more round. And then their eye color. This one has like green eyes, and this one just has like all black eyes. So a few differences. I don't know that you could say that one's really better than the other. They're both good minifigures. You know, they have that cool molded head, nice little details. I think they both look pretty good. Not really sure why they made the changes, but they did. I like the eye color. That's definitely a bonus, I guess. And then we have Dr. Eggman here. Very cool. In the old set, of course, we had that buildable character that was flying in the machine. This one is an actual minifig, and the first one that we have got that is an actual minifig. So he does have the long legs. They're kind of like the Avatar legs, but in black, of course. Just a little bit of printing there on the front, nothing on the sides. And then the body itself, he had actually kind of put together. So it has this piece here, which the legs just kind of plug into. Very cool. It's all one solid piece. It's all molded. He's got the cool mustache and the eyes and the nose, the goggles on top of his bald head. Cool printing there on the front and back. And then you put the arms in, kind of like you would with a Technic pin. Those just plug there into the holes in the sides. Jackson will demonstrate. And then you put the legs in.
Put the legs in. And there's Eggman.
And you have Eggman, so you can see how much taller he is than Sonic because he has those longer legs.
And the taller body, too.
Taller body. So, very cool. As opposed to the Eggman that we got in the previous set, which is right here, which was a buildable brick build character. I think I like the minifig a little bit better. Alright, and now onto the build itself. You got the Eggman mech here. Very, very cool. Nice little details. One thing about it is he's very poseable. There's lots of ball joints in this guy, so you can move him at the arms, legs, ankles, elbows. He can actually pose and move all over the place if you want him to. Nice details. He's got the face here with the mustache that kind of matches Eggman himself. He has the cannons on the hands. Now this one doesn't really do anything. It spins like this, but the other side you spin and it actually shoots the studs. So it is a little stud shooter, rapid fire. You spin that around, you can shoot them all. On the back, you have this big jetpack that he wears on his back, which obviously would allow him to fly. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's fun. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. Nicely detailed. He's almost too poseable, you know. As I just showed, I picked him up and put him back down, and his arm and his leg went way back behind him. But yeah, it is fun. It adds a lot of playability to the set for sure. Now to get Eggman in, you just open up the top. Not too much detail in there, just a couple of studs for him to kind of hook onto. And then you close the dome up nicely, and he fits inside to fight Sonic in his mech. And then how all of this stuff kind of works. Now, 3 total sets from this line of Sonic sets come with this little guy and this. So Sonic fits on the inside of there. There's just a couple of Technic pins that hold it together. Jackson's going to demonstrate how that works, but this is meant to symbolize Sonic zooming like he does in the game. Like he turns into a ball and he zooms through the game. But these are just kind of the accessories, and these add to the play features of the set. While Jackson's doing that, I'll show you this too. This is just a little accessory, something that you'd see in the game. It's got a little bunny in there, a little lid, dome piece. Don't really like how that's not attached. It just kind of sits on top there.
Yeah.
And then you have this little robot guy. Just a little accessory piece. I don't know that this was necessarily needed, but I guess it's kind of cool to put in the background, add a little bit of playability. Okay, Jackson has it all set up. So he has the launcher set up with Sonic locked in. It's got a little jump here. It's got some spikes that you'd see in the game. A little ring right there. And Jackson, fire away. Let's see how it goes.
3, 2, 1, gotta go fast!
All right, he shot it out.
Work.
However, he did not bust the Eggman mech. Let's try it one more time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, gotta go fast!
Oh, there
I
it goes.
did it and I broke it.
And so the piece that is actually the jetpack pops out, and you can see there's a couple more little animals there that you save. So kind of a cool feature. You hit the front. Oh, I just broke the back off. You hit the front, and then that back piece pops out. There's a couple of pins holding it there in place, looks like. Or does it just kind of slide in?
It just slides in.
So it just kind of slides in and sits there, but the piece, you hit that piece, and it pops that part out. So that is just kind of the play feature of the set. That's how Sonic can fight Eggman in his mech. Pretty cool. I kind of like the shooter idea. It's kind of a unique idea. But overall, I think it's a fun set. It's I think it was fun to build. It's fun to play with. Jackson just shot Sonic at me. Overall, I think it looks pretty cool. All right, Jackson, the Eggman mech. What do you think about this one?
I think all the details are really cool. Like I've not really played Sonic games really, but you said that you save the animals in the games, and but yeah, I just think the mech in general is probably the biggest, well, not biggest, but fattest mech I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's got some depth to him for sure. He's going to diet. No, I think it's really cool. This, like I said, is much larger than I expected it to be. I thought it'd be quite a bit smaller. I don't know why, given the price, but yeah, I think it's really cool. It's got lots of playability, lots of cool features. I think it looks good. Overall, I can't say I have too many complaints. Which brings us to a brand new segment. So that we're doing Buy, Sell, or Pass, we're going to be doing Cool or Not Cool with these buttons here. If it's not cool, we're gonna hit that one. If it's cool, we're gonna hit that one. So we're gonna go over different categories for this set and determine whether or not we think they're cool or not cool. That way it will help you decide if you want to buy this set for yourself. All right, Jackson, we'll start with the minifigures. You got 2 minifigures, you got Sonic and you got Eggman. Cool or not cool?
I think Eggman just himself and Sonic is just Sonic.
I think they're very cool as well. Absolutely. Big improvement for the Eggman. Sonic was a good minifigure to begin with. They made some changes, which don't really hurt the minifigure as a whole, but I think the minifigures are very good.
It's a cool.
All right, next up is playability. Jackson, this one has lots of cool play features. Cool or not cool on the playability? You gonna play with this one?
Yes.
Yep, I agree. This is definitely a very playable set. Very cool. Much more playable than the previous Sonic set that we got a year or so ago. That one was more of just like a display piece. Where this one is something that you can actually play with. And unlike the Mario sets, I feel like this one is one that you can actually play with. Like, it's not just like, I don't know. I think it's going to be a lot more fun to play with this than the Mario sets were. And there is the other Sonic set that has like the loop-de-loop and the same rocket system. So we are probably going to pick up that one. But yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. This is, I feel like the Sonic sets so far have been a lot more of what the Mario set should have been. All right, next up is value and price. This one retails for $59. It's right at about 10 cents per piece, which is about par for the course these days. However, is this thing worth 60 bucks? Like, what do you think? I agree. I'm going to say it's a little bit overpriced. You know, for what you're getting, I mean, there's part of this that didn't really need to be in it. However, when you consider it's 10 cents a piece, it's not that bad. But I would say unless you're a huge Sonic fan, you're probably going to want to wait till this one goes on sale for, 20% off or something before you throw down the money to get it. Because I think, much like just about every Lego set these days, this one is a little bit priced on the high side. All right, overall, Jackson, are you going to recommend this set? Cool or not cool?
Cool.
Absolutely cool. I'm going to give that one my stamp of approval. I think this set is worth it myself. If you're a Sonic fan, I think that you should probably go out and buy this one. Like I said, it's priced a little bit high, so you may want to wait till it goes on sale. But overall, it's a great set. I'm very happy with it. I think it's really cool. Tons of playability, and I think it's a lot of fun. All right, so there it is. The Sonic vs. Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. Let us know what you think of it in the comments below. Is this a set that you're going to be picking up when it comes out on August 1st? Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.